so loud. You can hear them calling to each other, Mark. So here we are in Great Bedwyn. We've got a big decision to make now. Do we go that way to Hungerford, or do we go that way to the Long Pound? So we've decided to go that way to the Long Pound, and we will have 15 miles eventually of no locks. Quite a few to do today though, and hopefully we will get to Crofton pumping station. Can I just say hello to Linda and also to Rosie, who we saw on their boats, and they were helping us through the locks today, so thank you very much guys, that really did help. So I didn't do the first lock, that was it. Now we're heading about a mile to the next lock.
So that's the first lock done. We've reversed out of the mooring spot, we've reversed to the water point, filled up with water, reversed to the winding hole, turned, and then gone into the lock. And we met some subscribers and viewers of the channel, and they very kindly helped us through the lock. This is Bedwyn. It's a beautiful little village. If you're on the Canal or you're on a narrowboat or a boat and you're thinking of stopping, definitely stop there. It's wonderful. There's a fantastic local shop, and there's a fantastic post office, and there's a great baker's in the post office. They do the most amazing bread.
Whilst we're just travelling along, I'm just going to show you, it's the end of October and still got a couple of strawberries here. Mark at the back. It's a long way back. I think we're going to see lots of boats today that we're going to pass by. Everyone is trying to beat the stoppages. We've got a week to go before they close about 9 miles of the system down on the Canal. And our next lock landing is just past these two boats, and on the left hand side just before the bridge.
I've just been told to keep the camera away from my face. I think she means cover my face. This is lock 63. This is our second lock of the day. We're having a fantastic cruise today. We've met some subscribers. We met 2 boats coming out of a lock. They helped us go in the first lock. We got to the water point. It's just been fantastic, and the weather is absolutely gorgeous. Yesterday was miserable, wet, windy, cold. It was the sort of day that you would wrap up warm, light the fire, and just drink hot chocolate and watch an old film. But today, oh my goodness me, what a day to cruise.
So I'm going to take you on a journey. Going to go and see some dragon's teeth.
I'm not so sure that Julie filming her dentistry is really going to be that interesting, but you know, trying to make these vlogs different and keep them interesting. So if you are interested in Julie's dragon's teeth, then keep watching. Dragon's teeth were part of a line of defences along the Kennet and Avon Canal and were mainly placed at bridges to stop tanks from crossing. Been told off again for holding the camera too close. Who lives in a house like this?
So what a beautiful day today. It's absolutely glorious. The autumn colours are beautiful. Quite a contrast to yesterday's weather, where we had torrential rain and high winds, and there's a bit of a storm. But today it's calm, it's beautiful, and fingers crossed it's going to stay sunny.
Third lock of the day, and we meet another boat, and it's a wide one, so both gates will be open for us. We're having such good luck today, it's unbelievable. The gods are shining on us. Well, the sun's shining, which means the sun god's shining. Somebody asked us on one of the questions on the previous vlog whether we get a lot of condensation on the boat, and I said not really, because we don't often get it. I mean, on cold nights, you do tend to find when you wake up in the morning the windows are misted up, and it's been pretty chilly today and sunny, but if I show you from the outside the condensation that we do actually get, truthfully get, you can see that that particular window is quite bad. It's probably because we haven't had the fire on in the boat, and obviously when we do put the fire on, it warms the boat up, which then dries out the condensation. So and as we're moving today, unfortunately we've not been able to put the fire on, but once we get in, put the fire on and let the boat warm up, then the condensation should disappear. But yeah, it is a problem on boats. You could argue that double glazing works, but we know people with double glazing that have got metal frames, and whilst the double glazing itself doesn't miss, the metal frames get wet from condensation because metal is not a very good material to keep out condensation. It gets extremely cold, and so they still get drips and stains on their woodwork because the windows themselves don't drip, but the metal frames do get wet. Lock number 62. We approached this lock, we came across some more subscribers of the channel. They appeared on camera because as they went past, the camera on the front of the boat was filming them. So hello to you. We didn't get your names unfortunately, but hello and thank you for watching the channel. Like
Crofton pumping station was built between 1807 and 1809, and its purpose was to supply water to the highest point of the Kennet and Avon Canal. The canal links London and Bristol, so it was a very important waterway.
This shows you how quickly the day can change.
Yeah, we've literally just moored up. It was sunshine.
Beautiful.
I was extolling the virtues of such a wonderful cruise, and now this. Welcome to the English weather, folks.
How quickly does this weather change? Now we've got a beautiful rainbow. So this is the Roman road at Crofton. Takes you down the track and over the bridge. So let's see where this Roman road takes us. Well, the views up here are beautiful. In the distance there, look at the windmill. Let's go and take a closer look.
This fantastic example of a 19th century granary sits on 9 staddle stones. Now they had two purposes. The first was to keep the grain inside dry and aired, and the second was to keep rats and other rodents from gaining entry.
So that was my trip up the Roman road to Wilton, to the Wilton windmill. And behind me you'll see one of the burial mounds that are, there's just so many of them in Wiltshire. And the beautiful scenery beyond.
This windmill wouldn't exist without the Kennet and Avon Canal. By chance, the canal diverted water away from the 5 existing water mills that were located in the area, and so this windmill was built in 1821 to replace those water mills.
There's a bird up in the tree. There we go. There's somebody flying it. They're doing a spot of falconry. Just to hear its bells as it flies along, just so that people know where it is. And here are the pigs at Crofton. They're huge, really huge. But they've got a wonderful big space to roam in. And here's another one. So I think it's going to be a long night tonight. We are really on the lean. Mark's just gone out to check the ropes, but we're in a pound and it's probably dropped by about 1.5 foot. Let me show you. That's how much we're leaning, quite a bit.
That there is our forkometer, and it hangs to tell us when we're level or on the lean. Normally we hang about there because the boat is naturally geared to lean to the left and back, so that when the water, if there's a water leak, it runs to one spot. Currently it's there, so we're on a 2-prong in the opposite direction. Now that might not seem like a lot, but that means we're about 1 foot out of the water on the left hand side of the boat. So we've just been out and slackened the ropes, removed anything that we think is going to fall over. I think the final thing we'll probably have to do is tape up the cupboard doors on this side, just in case if we lean any further forward anything falls out of the cupboard. So it's going to be an interesting night.
It feels like you're drunk when we're walking around.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, we'll demonstrate. You film me walking down the hallway, coming this way.
That's not going to make any difference. Is
No,
it?
it will. In fact, can you see the door?
Yeah, possibly.
It just swings shut. And at the moment, you sort of that way. I know how Captain Kirk felt on the Enterprise whenever they went to an asteroid belt, and they do that.
You're going to fall over.
The joys of canal boat life.